Oh boy, this is going to be a fun one. Hey, what's up guys, it's TechSumer talking to you here, and in today's video I'm going to switch to the iPhone 5s for 24 hours. If you don't know, I own an iPhone 15 Pro Max, this phone right here, and I decided for today to switch to the iPhone 5s. This is going to be a very fun challenge because this phone came out in 2014, and so right now it's 7 years old, going on into its 8th year. So yeah, this phone is not supported for iOS 17, nor it has any type of support for most of the apps. So it's going to be a very fun one. Doesn't support 5G, so yeah, pretty much is obsolete. I don't think anyone else in 2023 is using the iPhone 5s, but I decided to give it a shot to see how it actually handles in 2023. So if you like these types of content, drop a like down below, subscribe to the channel, and also go into the comments and tell me which devices do you want to see next me switching. This is going to be a very fun day, I can already tell it. So go into the comments down below and tell me which device would you like to see next in this series. So no further ado, roll the intro. Good morning guys. So yeah, here's the phone. The SIM has been inserted and let's start today with the iPhone 5s. Pretty excited. Let's see how many times I will have to charge this phone. But 11 a.m. this phone is at 90%. So, one of the biggest challenges with the iPhone 5s is actually using the AirPods Pro. Yes, the AirPods Pro. The iPhone 5s doesn't actually support the AirPods Pro that well. So, it's kind of janky trying to connect the AirPods Pro to the iPhone 5s. I was here walking, trying to enjoy life, as you know, every day. And I like to use the AirPods to listen to music as I do so, as I walk through the city. But still, it's looking very difficult to use AirPods Pro with the iPhone 5s. They do not connect automatically. They do not use very well. And then there's the problem of the battery life, because of the 5s has a very bad battery life. And using Bluetooth all the time just kills it. So I will try to do so. It's not that easy. Again, update on the battery life around 85%. But I will try to use Bluetooth again. So after trying many times, I actually managed to connect the AirPods to my iPhone 5s. If you have any older iPhone, it's pretty simple. Just tap the back button on your AirPods and after a while it will appear on the screen, just like this. So yeah, it's kind of tricky. It does not work every time, it's not seamless, but you can do it. So I'm now walking and I actually found a way to use the AirPods Pro. As you saw on the screen, or at least seeing right now on the screen, I do now have iOS 12 on the iPhone 5s, which is the latest supported version of iOS. This enables the use of, obviously, of AirPods and other Bluetooth devices. But this solved the issue. Now I'm currently listening to music on my AirPods Pro, as you can see, and it's pretty great. And I gotta tell, works flawlessly. Again, it just still works on iOS 10. I think I'm at iOS 10. I'm not sure. I will put it on the screen right now. It works flawlessly. I'm using the AirPods. Let me see if the noise cancellation works. Works. Oh my god, it works. Nice. Using the AirPods Pro with iOS 10 works so well. Apple Music works well too. The battery life will be drained really fast, but still, I'm like 80% now. I was 82 2 minutes ago, so it's draining really fast. But again, it's the iPhone 5s. What can we expect in 2023? Like, this iPhone is almost, I would say it's 2015, 2016, 2014. Yeah, it's really old. What do you want? It's an old iPhone. But again, works flawlessly. I just listening to music and here it is, this small piece of phone, which is actually really cool to use because this device, it's like from 2014, so it's really old. And been working this well, now it's playing music. Let me see if I can show you. See, chemical, by Post Malone, it's working. So yeah, AirPods working, everything working. I'm so excited to use the iPhone 5S. The camera is not that great, but again, what do you want? This is tiny camera, no camera bump, takes photos, takes videos. It's not the best. So yeah, as you saw, all those photos, all those videos were shot on the iPhone 5S, and this is also shot on the iPhone 5S. Here's the iPhone 15 Pro Max that I'm using to film this video, and yeah, using the DJI gimbal. But this is being shot with the iPhone 5S. Take a good look. This is the footage of a 2014 phone in 2023, but this is my phone. This has my SIM on it. This will be my companion for today. 24 hours with the iPhone 5S. I'm excited to use it. I'm excited to see how it performs, but mainly, I want to see how many times I have to charge this phone before it dies in today's video. So, yep, let's keep going. So, let's now test out the cameras on the iPhone 5S. This has an 8 megapixel camera that takes pretty average photos. Not bad, but I don't think they are usable in 2023, especially for social media with lots of compression. But if you choose a better subject like this statue, then it takes a little bit of time to rack the focus, but then you can take these beautiful shots. Again, they have a very certain look to it, almost like a filter, but they look really good. And again, we can also take video. This shoots 1080p at 30 frames per second. And it actually gives us a big surprise. Just wait and see what actually happened to this phone while filming. Oh, something happened. The iPhone just died. Yep. The iPhone just died. It had 70% of battery, as you saw, and the iPhone just died. Not a great look, man. Not a great look. I don't know, maybe will I be able to turn it on? Nope, just died, man. This is the issue of using old phones. It's dead. I don't know if I have to plug it to the charger now. I'm screwed. But I'm glad I caught it on video. Really glad I caught it on video. So, yeah. Trying to connect it, nothing. By the way, the iPhone footage of the 15 Pro Max is ridiculous. Like, look at this. Beautiful phone, beautiful blurred background with an f1.8 lens. Really good. Great job, Apple. But the iPhone 5S is not turning on. I will try to plug it in and I will talk to you later. Look, I was just trying to do anything, and I clicked the screen. Let me see if I can show you. I don't know if you can see because of the sun. Let me see if I can go into the shadow. But it shows the icon where it doesn't have battery. Yeah, as you can see, it doesn't have battery. But it was like 70% 1 minute ago. So this is the problem of using old iPhones. They die really fast. I will try to connect it to the plug and see if I can get more battery. But again, this is not looking good. So I'm now walking home with the iPhone 5S completely dead because it decided to shut off like I showed you like 1 minute before. And what happened was the iPhone was recording, as you were seeing, and it died. So now I cannot turn it on. Does not turn on, I cannot use it. I will have to go home to actually charge it again. So first time dead with 70% battery. This is not looking good. So I just connected this to the plug and look, it just started with 65% of battery. I don't know what happened. This phone is crazy. This battery life is crazy. Today is going to be a big ride. With that, I needed to keep going with my day, non-stop testing this phone. And for that, I decided to do one thing. Whenever I did not need it, I decided to turn off data. Because I think that always needing to search for satellites to reach data on this phone kinda destroyed its battery. I don't know, it was just a test. So I was trying to take more photos again, and look, just look, died yet again. Second time today that the battery fails, this time at 40%. Not that great, man, not that great. Whoop, wait a second, I think I managed to turn it on. As you can see, the phone is turning it on without the lightning cable. Yep, turned on again. 46% this time. It was with 41, now with 46. Yep, this battery is completely shot. Completely crazy. So, let's talk about the cameras. This is a single camera on the iPhone 5S. This is not 12 megapixels. This is, I think, 8 megapixels. Pretty usable in my opinion. Takes mad photos. If I go into the camera, photo to the gimbal, photo of the castle, photo of the bridge, the river. It has HDR, it was the main feature of this camera. And then there's the video, which crashes this phone almost all the time. So, starting taking video, there's no stabilization here, so it will be very shaky. The gimbal out there recording me, the old castle, and it hasn't crashed it yet, but it might crash. So I will end up this video right here so you can save it. And that's it. There's no special cameras, no ultra wides, no telephotos. If you crop in, you will lose quality. You cannot move backwards because there's no ultra wide camera. You cannot get a wider view. You have to move backwards with your feet. And so that's the story of the iPhone 5S camera. In 2023, it's barely usable. You can take somewhat good photos. The video is not usable. Social media is not the best here. You can still use Instagram, you can still use Twitter, X now. And yeah, the video is more or less usable. But as you saw before and now, it's not the best. It's still very shaky. And for social media, for stories on Instagram, it's not usable in 2023. As for the photos, you can still take some good photos, but at the end of the day, it's not 12 megapixels even, so it's just a smartphone looking good photo. Again, it's for 2014. What do you want from a 2014 camera? Small, no camera bump, it has the dual flash, it was the new technology at the time, and HDR. Other than that, not the best. After lunch, I decided to put on some YouTube on my iPhone, and I discovered that the main YouTube app doesn't work, so I needed to go to the browser to use it. So I went on Safari, put on some YouTube, and enjoyed myself. And of course, obviously after that, I needed to charge my phone because the battery was completely dead. Then, obviously, after charging, which was around 1 hour and a half, so I charged the phone about to 40% of battery, and I went on with my day. Took some photos, which were kind of interesting, and yeah, just enjoyed my afternoon with my family. Again, it's a Sunday, and there's no better way to spend it than with the family. Obviously, because I'm a freak, I decided to take more photos with the iPhone 5S. So, no further ado, roll the music. So after that photo session, now I have to give you an update on the battery life. We have around 34%, which is not that bad for around 1 hour of taking photos and walking. But the phone decided to die again after that. Right after that, the phone decided to die. And I don't know if it's because of the voltage that the battery cannot supply to the phone when it's doing high intensive tasks. But I got home, turned it to the plug, and it tells me that it has around 31%. So I think it actually confirms my suspicions. 1 hour later of charging, it has around 90%, 89 to be more exact. So it's time to take it off and continue with my day. So it's almost nighttime now, around 5:30, and I'm ready to watch some YouTube. So put on some Mike Rizetel Renaissance periodization and watch one of my favorite fitness YouTube channels. Go check him out, he's really good. After that, I decided to do some work. Yes, even on a Sunday, you need to work a bit. And I decided to transfer all the footage from my iPhone 5S that I've taken, photos, videos, via AirDrop. Yes, the iPhone 5S still supports AirDrop, and this is one of my essential tools in my ecosystem and my workflow. So, I'm glad that this iPhone still supports AirDrop, and I managed to transfer all the photos and videos in a matter of minutes to my computer. And I already started working on today's video, which, yeah, it took me 2 days and a half to edit. So, tough one. And it almost like 30 minutes, so it's a very big one. Also did some emails, some brand work, and that was it. Decided then to go into a walk and test out the cameras of the iPhone 5S during the night. Roll the montage. Just arrived on one of my favorite places here in my city. I love this. During the day, during the night, the same spot that you saw me earlier talking about the cameras during the day. Now we are here during the night to shoot some amazing photos. Again, I will need to go to the grocery store and buy some groceries, but I decided first to come here, take some photos with the iPhone 5S to show you the capabilities of the nighttime photography with this iPhone. Again, it's a very old iPhone 2014, and so the video quality and the photo quality will be accordingly to a phone from 2014. But I think it does a great job. One thing that is surprising me very much with this video is the iPhone 15 Pro Max video capabilities. Oh my god, this is insane. This whole video, besides the talking head shot, has been filmed on the iPhone 15 Pro Max. This whole vlog has been filmed on the 15 Pro Max. It's insane. Insane camera capabilities. Oh my god. So, let's go to the grocery store, get some groceries, and I think our day is done. I think now it's a great time to give you an update during the battery. We are almost at the end of the day and we have around 36% of battery life. So, pretty good around 8 PM. Of course, we need to put some music on. Let's roll. So yeah, just gotten home and as you can see, 11:30. It's late. I loved using the iPhone 5S, although I had to charge it several times today. So let's get back to the studio so I can finish up this video and give you my final feedback, guys. Finally home. So let's talk about my experience during today. The design on the iPhone 5S is very peculiar. This is the second generation of the iPhone 5 design. And the only differences between the design of the iPhone 5S and the iPhone 5 was the new gold color, this one right here. I have the gold color, I used to have the space gray, and obviously the flash. The flash was different. Now we have a two-tone flash, while with the iPhone 5 it was a circular design, and of course it had the only one flash. This was a very small upgrade, introduced some good upgrades to the camera, some good upgrades to the speed, and nothing else. This was a very S-year upgrade, but I think still it was an amazing year. Although the flagship feature on the iPhone 5S was definitely Touch ID. This was the first iPhone ever to feature a biometric system on an iPhone. Yes, either Face ID or Touch ID, the iPhone 5S was the pioneer in introducing Touch ID on a phone and on an iPhone. This is the first time ever, and I actually remember the first time that I used the iPhone 5S. I was in my 8th grade, I think, so in 2016 though. And I remember really well, because this phone at that time was a really good machine, really good product, and I liked it a lot. Now, in 2023, with my iPhone 15 Pro Max, I can tell you that this is really obsolete, but the design lives on. And in my opinion, the iPhone 5S has the best looking design ever on the phone. Ever. Period. No better design has ever come out from Apple. This is comfortable, this is light, this is small. This has a very small display. I think it's a 4.7-inch display. I'm not sure. But this display is really compact and still makes the phone really, really powerful. Again, this is a small iPhone. And the objective of a small iPhone obviously is to be small and compact. This was at the time considered a big iPhone because the iPhone 5 was much bigger, at least much taller than the iPhone 4 and thinner. So the iPhone 5 actually form factor, in my opinion, is the perfect form factor. Really small. This looks like the iPhone 13 mini. That phone was crazy small, but this one is even smaller. And so, yeah, the display is not the biggest, but after like 24 hours of using it, I think that this display is fine. Watching videos, kind of small, but other than that, does everything well. And if you want the phone to come back to your smartphone edition that still does some things well, like taking photos, answering calls, iMessage, FaceTime, then the iPhone 5S is actually a good alternative. Although the battery life here is terrible and the cameras are barely usable, the display might be one of the good features about this phone. It's still Retina, extremely good quality, you can watch 1080p video, and one thing that I actually did not know I liked, and I forgot that I liked, is the 16:9 form factor on the display. This is really good because now watching stories, watching videos, I don't know, photos, everything does not have black bars anywhere else. This is really good because now phones, for example, my iPhone 15 Pro Max right here, this has, I think it's 2:1 display, so it always has black bars in all the videos, all the Instagram stories, YouTube, everything has black bars. While the iPhone 5S, especially on stories on Instagram, was really weird to see those stories without any black bars or gray bars that you normally see on stories. So yeah, having a 16:9 display actually changed a lot. I know that iPhones until the iPhone 8 had a 16:9 display, and now I kind of actually understand people saying that they really like the iPhone 8 Plus form factor. 16:9 display, huge display by the way, and really, really powerful. Again, the iPhone 5S display was good, at the time was revolutionary. 2023, again, not the best, but it's a small, compact phone. This is extremely light, so you won't feel it on your pocket, and the design is beautiful, insane. It has still the mute switch button, the circular volume buttons, the old ones, and the thing I actually noticed that was quite weird, this was the last iPhone to do so, is to put the power button at the top. And now, after using this phone, it kind of feels ergonomic, feels better than having it at the side, right here. Although here is not the bad spot, right here, really good. And yeah, I do believe that this phone was perfect in every mean in 2014. So what flaws did I find while using the iPhone 5S? Well, the biggest flaws that I found while using the iPhone 5S in 2023 were the lack of software support from apps. So most of the apps were not supported with the iPhone 5S. YouTube required iOS 14 and other apps were janky and not working. Twitter or X installed an older version but did not enter the servers, so it crashed. And YouTube also installed, but it crashed, like again, it needed an update. And the only app that seemed to be working was Instagram, although really slowly, and you could see stories and stuff, but it drained the battery life like hell, so do not advise you to do that. Playing games, browsing the web, it's the best thing you can do with this phone. But again, this is in 2023 a very obsolete phone. It only has iOS 12, so it's fast, but you don't have software support for most of the apps. You don't have any type of version available for most of the apps. You can only call, send texts, FaceTime, and so this is a very minimalist phone. You can take photos, videos, and the photos do not look that bad. Although this is only a single 8 megapixel or 10 megapixel camera, it's a very small camera. The True Tone flash is weak, it's not that strong, and yeah, if you know what I mean by weak, just take a look at how strong this flash is on my camera. Compare it to my iPhone 15 Pro Max, Sorry for this, by the way. Look at the difference. It's quite big. But yeah, this phone almost did everything well. Again, the camera, not that great. But the one thing that was really terrible was the battery life. And the battery life on this phone was an abomination. Like, this phone kept crashing. This phone turned off on me several times during the day. This phone, I had to charge it 3 times today. So yeah, this battery is probably not that great. From 2014, had several years of use, so it might be very degraded. The phone kept crashing. At first, it crashed with 40%, and then I needed to plug in a charger for it to turn on again. And then during the day, it kept crashing at 30%, and then the battery life went to 1%, and then back to 30 again when I turned it on. And during the day, I kept, as you saw, trying to reboot it, and it actually worked several times without needing a charger, and then the battery died really quickly, needed to charge up again during the day, middle of the day, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, and then again, needed to charge it again. So, in terms of the weak points, this phone kind of really disappointed me on the battery life. But I was kindly expecting it when I first actually started this challenge. So yeah, maybe the battery life will be the biggest weak point of the iPhone 5S in 2023, and maybe the point that actually made me think that this phone is obsolete, the battery. Otherwise, I do believe that this phone is really still usable in 2023. The cameras are not the best, the design is amazing. I loved this very small, compact, light form factor. I need to try an iPhone 13 mini. I need to get my hands on a mini iPhone for you to give it my opinion, because I do believe that I actually love this form factor. I'm in love with these small, very compact phones that you cannot feel on your pocket. And then of course, obviously the display was really good. Having the headphone jack on your phone back is really cool. This is, again, a very vintage iPhone. And still, the speakers were not the best. This gold color looks like gold when the light hits it, but then other lights looks like silver. It's a very good looking iPhone, and it's a good memory, nostalgia to have. Other than that, it's not useful. But let me know in the comments down below which iPhone would you like to see next in this series, which iPhone would you like to see me review for 24 hours, try it out, switch from my iPhone 15 Pro Max to an older iPhone. Let me know in the comments down below. Several iPhones that I have available, the iPhone 7, 7 Plus, the iPhone 8, the iPhone XS, the iPhone 4, the iPhone 3GS, the iPhone 13, the iPhone 12, whatever iPhone you want, I have it and I can try it. And I'm super excited. I also have the iPhone 6s, forgot to tell you. And other than that, I'm actually very surprised by how good this phone handled by the end of the day. This is the third charge that I had it on it. And now, really late, I need to go to bed. It has 6%. So this last charge that I gave it, it was performing better and I was getting used to the phone. At the end of the day, this is an iPhone still. It does not have support from the apps, but it's not that bad. One of my favorite iPhones ever, the iPhone 5S. Did you enjoy the iPhone 5S when you had it? Have you ever had an iPhone 5S? Let me know all of that in the comments down below. Drop a like down below, subscribe to the channel. Thank you guys for watching. Bye bye.